Well, good afternoon, my friends, and here we are again. Welcome to my page, East Explore. We are downtown Los Angeles, and we're gonna check out this place, the Japanese American National Museum. But first, let me show you where I am right now. This a monument called Go for Broke Monument, and it's dedicated to the Japanese Americans that fought during World War II. We're gonna go and check it out. So this one is located in downtown Los Angeles, right next to Little Tokyo. And as you can see, they have the different patches, different units from the military. It could be that one, it's a artillery unit. Then you had the military intelligence unit. And let me see around. And as you walk around the monument, you're gonna see the names of all the Japanese Americans that were killed during World War II. And then on top, you're gonna see that the different units. So all these names that you see here, those are the names of the soldiers, the Japanese Americans that served in the United States military, and either were killed in action or served. There were about 16,126 Japanese Americans that served and died for our freedom to enjoy. And now as you walk here, you're gonna see some pillars. Let me see. Founder, Silver Circle, and then you have the Medal of Honor. You're gonna have all those names, all those soldiers that they had the bravery to overcome really hard obstacles, and some of them even died. We're gonna go this way now. Right there in front of us, that's where you can park. I don't know how much is the charge, but it's right next to Temple Street, and you can park there and then you can walk over here. This one is gonna give you more info about the Go for Broke monument. You have a lot of significance. This is like one of the old pictures when the Japanese soldiers were marching or getting ready to deploy. On the left hand side, you're gonna see some kind of art. It's about 1,000 pounds of steel, metal, and it includes airplane parts. Now you're gonna walk right through here. It's a nice little stroll through here. You have some plants, some trees. On the left hand side, you're gonna see MoCA, the MoCA Museum. I think that's what it is. There's some exhibitions there. It's a nice, really cool place to chill, to relax. And now on the right hand side, like this tree, the fig tree, this one was planted in the 1920s. There's a plaque on it, and it tells you that actually was planted in 1920. So it's a no fig tree. Okay, now this is almost like the beginning of Little Tokyo. Little Tokyo is a nice place to visit, just to stroll and chill around. There's a lot of restaurants. Oh, this is I like this package. And this is a Buddhist temple. Well, it used to be a Buddhist temple. This Buddhist temple was used in 1942. Nice temple, huh? Yeah, this temple was used in 1942 to enlist the Japanese, or to get the Japanese Americans ready to go to the concentration camps. During World War II, people had different mentality, and so they sent on these Japanese American people to concentration camps. Could be for different reasons. Oh, there it goes. Honpa Honwanji Buddhist Temple. You can see some pictures there. There's an exhibition inside, but it's closed, so I cannot give you any videos about that. And right in front of it is the Japanese American National Museum. That's where we're gonna go right now. So the Japanese American National Museum was created or built in 1992, and basically it displays different stories, different photos, videos, stories of the Japanese American citizens that went through the World War II, concentration camps, and basically focuses on the 1920s, the first Japanese that came here, the Issei, they call it, the Nisei and Sansei, and so it's gonna focus on that particular stories of the Japanese Americans that came here, and the culture and history of them. So we're gonna check it out right now. But first, let me see. Okay, this is like the beginning of Little Tokyo. I don't know if this was it used to be part of the museum. I'm not quite sure. And this is back in the day, 1920s, 1900s probably. We do some other videos some other time, but let's go inside the museum and see what's up. Let's roll. Well, here we are in the second floor now of the Japanese American National Museum, and what we see here, it's barracks where the Japanese Americans were sent to live during World War II. It's pretty nice. It's original. When they opened the museum, they asked for volunteers to bring the barracks that were still out there in Montana, and some of these workers actually, I think they live and they share the stories. Look at the fence, look at the wood. It's similar to those World War II barracks in Camp Roberts. I don't know if you've been there before, but that's how they look. Let's go inside. Yeah, once you come here, you're gonna see, how they felt when they tore it down, when they put it back together here in the museum. In the beginning, they said it was crowded. It was like really crowded when they sent the Japanese Americans here. It was really crowded, and look at that.
I'm never going to take the size of my house for granted again.
And here you're going to see how they tore it down, they brought it back here. They went to Montana, and you got their names. And then once you're done with the barracks, you come here and they give you information about the first immigrants that came here. They call it the Issei. I think they started coming in in the year of 1895, 96. And so it's like a wall of suitcases. was a bride. When in the beginning, when they started coming to the United States, it was only laborers, students, sailors, entrepreneurs, but they had no wives. And later on, they brought in the wives, and most of them concentrated in Hawaii. And they were the last ones to came to the United States, to immigrate to the United States, and so they were paid the least money. And here you see some tools that they use. You have a washboard, iron. What else you got? A sickle. Yeah, that's a lot of information here. And then a second generation, the Nisei came in. I mean, not came in, but they were like second generations Japanese Americans. And so the first generation, the parents would tell them to study hard, work hard. And once they study hard and everything, they realize that being a citizen or having a degree wasn't enough. They couldn't get good jobs. So they went back to the Japanese community to create jobs. And so they became entrepreneurs. This is cool, 1930s.
If you were Japanese Issei,
so now you're gonna see some photographs. Some stories, the places that they went through, the relocation programs or the concentration camps or incarceration camp. It's gonna tell you the maps, how everything started, how they lived, how they went through all the stuff. It's just basically the story how the kids were playing, how they met, how they struggled, survived together, they worked together as a community. And then you got your soldiers, the young, the Nisei, Japanese Americans, they joined the military, not just to fight against the enemy, but also for the rights to live here and be treated as equals everybody else in the United States. And that's one of the pictures of the Topaz, Utah concentration camp. Ah, look how it looked. There's a lot of information. There's a barracks. You see the barracks that we saw? That's how they looked during World War II. I don't know what they were doing there. It looks like they were getting some kind of meal, maybe. I don't know. It's probably like toys or something that they brought them with them. They packed whatever they could pack probably, and then brought them with them. What's that? Shoes? Look like shoes. Yeah, let's go to the next one. And this is a Medal of Honor. That's a medal. Wow. Oh, this is the Japanese Americans units that went to fight over where Italy, looks like Italy, Switzerland. And they went to the Pacific Theater too. So they went to the European Theater and the Pacific Theater in different units. And that's their uniform. That's one of the uniforms. Dion was a squad leader, probably E6. Oh, I have a dog tag. Cool. It's a pretty cool dog tag. There's the medals that all the Japanese Americans earned through World War II. And then the next session, which is the last one, These at the present time, probably. You got people working hard and women working, and you have a model of the Manzanar concentration camp, and that how it looked. This is like a model. So all those little buildings, those barracks were the barracks where all the Japanese Americans were incarcerated. Interesting, huh? That one look a lookout tower. The little one, that one like a lookout tower or something. Yeah, but that's how Manzanar looks like. It's like a model. And all those were Japanese American incarcerated. So now they have reunions once in a while. They have the reunions, and these like the modern, you know, what happened and everything else. Then you have the Atomic Cafe. Well, apparently that one was opening in Little Tokyo, and they call it Atomic Cafe to remind people how destructive the atomic bombs, you know, were in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And so yeah, I mean, if you have a chance to come over here, come to Little Tokyo, visit the Japanese American National Museum. You know, it's pretty good, a place to learn something new, to learn how Japanese people went through. And yeah, bring your kids too. And then stop by Little Tokyo and enjoy, you know, have some food. Well, thank you for visiting my page again, and we'll see you next time. I'll see you next time once again you visit Little Tokyo, so you get an idea how it is. All right, see you guys. Have a nice day, nice night. See you.